Asus Vivobook 16 Snapdragon X delivers value and solid battery life. The sub-Rs 1 lock laptop segment is finally getting some AI love thanks to the new Snapdragon X processor and Asus. The new Vivobook 16 is powered by the new chipset which promises all-day battery life, support for AI features via Copilot and reliable performance in tow. We have been crying out for more laptops in the 75,000 rupees bracket in India, and the Vivobook 16 looks to mark the start of an exciting phase for the PC market in the country. But does the Vivobook 16 match up to the needs and demands of the users with an all-round package that delivers for the price? We got a chance to test out the machine for a few weeks and hey race the answer. The king size life design. The Vivobook 16 has an imposing stature which can take some time getting used to. The 16-inch footprint gives it a big screen as well as a hefty body at 1.8 kilograms, which is on the higher side for any laptop these days. The large design does also allow Asus to pack in all the ports and provide a spacious keyboard layout. More on that later. The laptop is built using plastic, but you won't call it cheap, even though the smudges are easily noticeable on the panel. The front of the laptop has a clean interface with just the Vivobook branding making up for some space and visual elements. We were surprised by its flexible nature, which lets you open the laptop up to 180 degrees, fully planted on the surface. Does the laptop impress with its design and looks? Not really, but there isn't much to complain about it either. The non-OLED Asus has predominantly launched laptops with an OLED display in the last 12 months, but the Vivobook 16 is an exception. It carries a 16-inch LCD display with an anti-glare coating which does help reduce the glare and glossy nature of the OLEDs. However, the panel doesn't look that sprightly and the colors are mostly muted, which will not be pleasing for some people. The color range is also limited and you get a 60Hz panel, which is also another factor in keeping the price to this level. The Snapdragon effect. Qualcomm talked about its focus on affordable laptops with the Snapdragon X series, and the new single version is powering the Vivobook 16 with 16GB RAM and 512GB storage as the base variant. Where does the performance rank in terms of reliability? With the new processor, Asus has done well to keep the heating to a minimum, which is a big feat in the current Delhi weather. It is extremely reliable with efficiency, which is a big demand for the regular users, who will be the prime target with this hardware. The processor also has an integrated NPU that takes care of tasks like an AI camera for security and video calls, along with the Windows 11 Copilot, which has its shortcomings but still a good gateway for first-time AI users. The early signs with the new Snapdragon X CPU are promising, but we need more to get excited about. Everything else that works. The large keyboard layout offers keys with enough travel and the feedback is close to what we generally prefer. The size of the keys are adequate and you get the full suite of keys along with FN tools, number keys, and Copilot button, for which one control key has been sacrificed. The Windows 11 Copilot Plus machine needs Hello via Face ID and the Copilot button to get the nod from Microsoft, and the Vivobook 16 does that. Asus has equipped the laptop with bottom-facing speakers, which is not the ideal place for the drivers, but the Sonic Master tuned speakers are loud and do not screech. You get a full array of ports, which includes 2 regular USB ports, 1 HDMI port, 2 USB-C ports and headphone jack. The real value of AI PCs. Brands have marketed a host of AI features with these new laptops, but one of the biggest pros of these models is the longer battery backup, which is further provided by an efficient chipset. The Vivobook 16 is also making use of these upgrades, which means you get a reliable, all-time connected machine. What really impressed us is the standby or sleep time, which saw barely 12% drop overnight. Swipe left for next video. We have seen people keep their Macs on sleep for hours and not worry about the battery drain. It is now happening with the Windows laptops as well. The Vivobook 16 gets 65W charging support with the bundled portable adapter, and that gets you 60% charge in around 50 minutes. Asus Vivobook 16 shows us the potential of the new Snapdragon X process with AI traits that deliver solid battery life, regular performance levels for above average PC tasks, and all this packed into a product that is priced reasonably compared to most AI PCs that we have used in the last 6 to 8 months. Now, we are hoping this clan grows and gives buyers more options on a budget. Latest blogs.